So this is an example of an email that we normally send to the referring practitioner or dentist, and in essence there's a link to Dropboxes highlighted here. And we're just going to open this hyperlink here, and when you do that you get an opportunity to download. You get this type of window here, and I'm just going to close, and I'm going to download. On the top right corner you just download this particular anonymous data from Dropbox. So I'm going to download that, and when you start that process you see down here in the bottom left of that window the actual download progressing. At the moment it's now 70, 80 of 158 megabytes of data, and so that's going to happen fairly quickly, which is complete there now. And then when that happens, you see the little up arrow here in that bottom left corner of that window. You click on that and you open that opens up to another window, and in here you hide. I'm just taking that window there and just making it more obvious, so you just put it in the center of the screen, and in here you hit extract all, this particular icon here in the top right of that window, and this is, you're extracting the data from the compressed file. This is the compressed file here, and it's a zip file, a compressed zip file, so you extract all, and make absolutely certain that this particular little box is ticked, because when this is done, it's just one step you can actually eliminate in the process. But you can see here that it'll be stored in this place here, happens to be downloads, and you can browse and put it somewhere else, but I'm just going to accept that and extract. Hit that extract button, and that process of extraction of the data from the compressed data file, that compressed zip data file, is now happening as we speak, and we now have 14%, 18%. So the speed of this is totally dependent on the spec of your PC, obviously. So that's happening very nicely, and we are now going to access this this one volume viewer. Morita data set comes with its own viewer, and this is what we're now going to access. By the way, that data set normally would have the name of the patient inside the link, inside this, not the link, but this particular compressed data folder. AW is there. I just actually edited it to AW, but the name would be there, and you know when the name is there that is the data set to the one volume Morita data set. Okay, one volume viewer Morita data set. When you have a new window like we have here now, I'll just move that around just for a moment to show you it's a new window. I'm just going to put it just there. And in here you can see that we have a number of folders, a number of files, and the one that's highlighted, which is the one volume viewer, once you see this icon filled in blue here, you know you're good to go. You just double click on that, and then you get another little window which is going to allow you to open this file with a little security warning there, and it gives you the option to run. So you run, and when you run, you're now going to get the final window before you actually see the actual data in the one volume viewer. And I'm just going to hit OK. I normally don't send passwords, and now you have the data opening beautifully. So that is essentially the first part of opening a compressed zip data set. Accessing the data very, very simply. I've also attached a PDF with some screenshots showing this process, so it's relatively straightforward. So I'm now going to close.